Bad boys, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
When they entangle with you,
You're not supposed to say like that.
what's wrong?
I love Fashion Nova. I look like Kylie Jenner.
Deepak, the most proven dating coach in the world, with infinite numbers of his as well as his clients' success.
So hey guys, hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too. Right now I'm here in Berlin, very near to where I live, and you can see here it is Berlin Wall, the famous East Side Gallery, and so quite interesting place. On the other side we have this river Spree. Now in the summertime I take girls near the river bank and having a romantic date, and then take them to my place, and do some boom boom. So so yeah, this is how it is. So in this video I will talk about something different. I will talk about some Indian stereotype, and this video is important especially for Indians, but I will also recommend for all races to watch this video. I also want to know their opinion. I want to know your opinion also, like if you are Indian guy or like Indian immigrant outsider or West-born Indian, or even from India. So that is specially focused, but every race should watch this video and give their opinion. I'm really interested in listening from you, what you have to say about it. So I was watching this guy. I have already shown you the clips. I was watching this guy, and many years ago I watched his one clip with this imitating this Tupac guy, and I was really laughing at that time when I was watching that guy.
Tupac is back, motherfucker.
So I was laughing, and then later, like a few days ago, I came across to that guy again, and I was watching his videos, and I noticed he's imitating this really hardcore Indian accent, making it funny, and making everyone laugh. He is like a celebrity, and he has some agent who is some Middle Eastern guy who is like quite tall and like muscular, but this guy is like the star in the team. This Indian guy, Just Sul. I don't know too much about him, but he lives, I guess, in America. So Just Sul guy, and he is making like very ridiculous kind of videos, which looks quite funny at one side, and sometimes I think that sometimes when we are not really educated, I will say in this way, sometimes when we don't know the reality, we also laugh about it. How I explain you in one way, like there was many years ago, there is an Indian movie director, Indian actor. His name is Amir Khan. He made a movie, Indian movie, a Hindi movie, PK, and he was making fun of Indian gods. And when I watched this movie, I liked it, and I was also laughing at when watching this movie. But now, when I realize what is going on now, like just like 2 years ago, or you can say like last year more actually, I really didn't like it, because he was making fun of Indian gods, and I feel really bad about it. That movie also, that I feel also bad about myself, that one time I was laughing on this movie and like enjoying this movie, and I feel like I should not even watch this guy's movie anymore. if he is releasing in future or something like that. So because he was making fun of Indian Hindu religion and Indian gods. So why I changed myself, because I became more educated. I understand the what is going on behind. And like in the start, when the movie came, I was not really understanding what is going on. But now after, and many of you guys, if you are Indian and you're watching this video, you may also notice that maybe you have also enjoyed that movie at that time, but later now, for example, you realized, okay, he was making fun, and now we realize it is not really good thing, and now you are more educated, more aware, you can say more aware of it, and you didn't like it, you understand? So now we are more aware. So now we relate with this guy, Just Sul, this Indian guy who is making fun of, he's speaking a very ridiculous Indian accent, and he's laughing, everyone he's making laugh. But the question is he's really entertaining, or or in one way he's making fun of Indian stereotype? He makes so ridiculous these videos and accent and everything, and everyone is laughing, and of course people are laughing on him, his thing. And I'm sure I check his Instagram, he has more than 6 million followers, and I'm sure that he is slaying, he is doing boom boom, the based on the popularity he has, he's definitely getting some shoots. So but the question is at the expense of what? So now I see, for example, if someone who is not knowing Indian stereotype, for example, somebody's, even we say any country, who maybe she is not knowing the Indian stereotype, maybe someone is from maybe Poland, or maybe from USA, who the girl who is not knowing the Indian stereotype, and who see this guy, and she enjoyed it. Oh, funny, very good, funny, and now she has this Indian stereotype in her mind, this thick Indian accent, who's talking so ridiculous, I mean, and she may start to thinking that this is how the Indians talk, because he's what we say, okay, we Indian stereotype, we have accent, but this guy is amplifying that, over exaggerating, over amplifying the Indian accent, and then showing in this ridiculous way, and making fun of himself, and making everyone laugh at the expense of Indian stereotype. There is another guy, UFC fighter Francis Ngannou. I hope I'm saying it correct. So Ngannou, some Francis. So I saw his. He's right now he's on the top heavyweight, UFC heavyweight champion. So we have the other stereotype. We have the other guy, Francis Ngannou, something like that. I hope I'm saying it correctly. So that guy is really strong, 6'4", strong, muscular, from Africa, Cameroon. He's a UFC fighter, UFC champion, and he's also having a very thick African accent. If you listen, he don't speak really good.
Next Francis Ngannou, but not the next Francis Ngannou just for MMA, but then the goal is to make them be the Francis Ngannou in their life, in their proper life. Doesn't matter what they're gonna do.
He has a very thick African accent. So, but if we see him, we are not laughing. we're not laughing. Though he has a thick African accent, but we are not laughing at him. We see him with more respect, like fucking fearless, UFC fighter. And even if with that thick accent, he is. And I mean, even if we say like African, like continent, that continent has not that much of social, like economic status compared to India. It's more or less even less. India has, I think, better economic status compared to Africa. But we see him with more, even with that accent, we see him with more respect. And if I ask you, like, if you see this guy Just Sul, do you also see him with that type of respect, even if he is like making that funny accent? And the same same type of status, like, you know, if we think the popularity, okay, the black guy, this Francis, he is maybe more popular, but even if we say like he is not the UFC champion, he is just on the like top, like not really that kind of champion, and not on the top position, but somewhere in the mid level. And we say like this guy Just Sul is having the same kind of popularity right now. If we say that, if they both have if we say in simple words, if they both have the same kind of like social media popularity, if we say, then which guy you will respect more? Which guy the girl will respect more? I ask you this question. Even if they have the same popularity, same kind of following, same following, I will say, one is a real like fighter, and one is making this entertainment and using this over exaggerated Indian accent, making fun of, like, you know, making this kind of ridiculous video, which is like, which looks funny, but at the expense of what? Maybe you will be thinking or saying, oh Deepak, you are just jealous, he is more famous than you, bigger Instagram following than you are just jealous, he is slaying with this ridiculous Indian accent, but you are not that popular or famous. That's why I'm making this video. But actually it's not about jealousy, or I'm not like hating on him. I'm saying like Indian stereotype, the problem I feel is that I think is that there is no good Indian stereotype which is attractive to girls. Like for Asian also the same thing. So so here we have some famous picture you can see. Okay. So Indian or Asian stereotype really suffer in dating market, as we all know. So if we see like Indian stereotype, they are seen as nerd and working, like, you know, as an IT guy, nerd guy, who are working, highly educated, intellectual, and earning good money, but struggling in their dating life because the stereotype is very nerd, and like they have this accent which is made fun. In the old days, in the earlier years, like there was a guy like Big Bang Theory, the Raj, and he was speaking in that thick accent.
I think the next time I have to speak to a call center in India, I'm going to try using an American accent.
I can't sit on that elephant. My ass is on fire from eating all this curry.
And was made fun. And then this guy is like look like a Raj on steroids. Actually, this Just Sul is more like a Raj on steroid.
What's up, Apu?
What is this shit up on your t-shirt? Is this some Indian Pakistani shit?
Does it say I love curry in Indian? I love curry.
Like hardcore, you know, making fun of that Indian accent and imitating other like celebrities, and it's in one way it's look funny, but in another way I feel like the only stereotype the whole world is seeing is that like funny thick Indian accent. People, like, maybe the girl will watch this video, they will be happy, funny, laughing, but the question is, will they want to boom boom that type of person? That's the question I'm thinking. I will ask you also, will the girl, when the girl watch this guy, for example, doing this thing, will they do boom boom with this guy? That's the question. Because okay, maybe because of he's famous, that's it. But imagine a guy who is a normal Indian guy who's walking on the street, and he approached the girl, and girl have seen this guy video, and he just approached, and she find that okay, he has some accent like that, and she start to laugh. Maybe she start to laugh or like laughing inside. The question is like, you know, will she like, you know, boom boom with him or go with him? Will it makes pick up for that guy easier or tougher? Sometimes, like, you know, if I ask you this question, in my views, the pickup will become tougher for this guy actually, if the girl only know, like for example, if the girl is seeing this Just Sul, in my views the pickup will be tougher for this guy, you know, because that's the only stereotype she is seeing. Like one is like IT nerd, or like, you know, this highly educated guy, which is not that attractive in Western society these days. And the second is that, you know, this ridiculously over exaggerated guy with this making fun of his own accent, or this Indian accent, that guy. So in both stereotypes, they both are not attractive. So like in my views, I think like these type of like stereotypes, when it is promoted and like, you know, shown on social media, it makes the pickup for Indian stereotype only tougher. This is what I see. This is how I see. For example, one stereotype I think which is really good for Indian stereotype, there's a WWE wrestler. When I was very small, I used to watch I think in 90s I used to watch a lot of WWF, but not now. So there is an Indian stereotype who is Jinder Mahal. He is but he is also not from, he is not born in India, but he is more attractive. I think it is that will be more attractive compared to the guy who is Just Sul, like more like you know, like a personality which people fear. I mean, maybe you like or not like, but I feel like it is better to have a stereotype which people fear, rather than to have a stereotype which people make fun or laugh. You understand? So it's better to be dangerous than funny and, like, you know, clowny. It's better to be dangerous when it comes to picking up girls. It's better to be dangerous and violent compared to a clown. I'm just telling you, I'm just telling you what is the reality, you know, what in terms of game. I'm not saying, like, you know, become criminal or something like that. This angle is better. So I'm not saying that you become criminal, but I'm saying what I mean to say is better to have a stereotype which is a bit more dangerous, more fearful, rather than a stereotype who is more clowny and everyone is like laughing at him. So this is how I see. So I want to see your views. Listen to what you have to say, like, you know, in the comments. Do you think I'm being too much sensitive to these things, or I should let it go? Do you think that it is really, do you also think the same way I think, or, like, you know, how you will, like, you know, think? So yeah, that's what I want to say in this video. Indian stereotype, Just Sul, this guy, I really I used to laugh in the old days, in the many years ago, when I saw the first time. I will not lie, when I saw this guy first time this Tupac video, I laughed, and that was very funny. But now, after a few years, I watched him again, and I feel like, you know, I think he's making fun of, I think it is not good. Like when people are like laughing at, you know, a particular stereotype, because there is no other stereotype for Indians or Asians which is like, you know, which is attractive to a girl. That's why the only stereotype that will be promoted is this type of or nerdy. So I think, in my views, we should not, like, you know, support these kind of videos, these kind of people who are, you know, doing these things. This is my views. Maybe I'm too sensitive for Indians, but I know, like, I know like how hard it is to game as an immigrant, and then you have to see, like, you know, these type of stereotypes in Western social media and all, and everybody is like laughing. But on the ground, when I'm going out and doing the game, picking up girls, I do have accent, and I do look like, you know, Indian. So it is definitely like, it is hard work, and some, like, you know, I don't want like going out and I approach a girl and girls see have a picture of this guy Just Sul, and she just like started to laugh whenever I speak something, or that Indian accent, and start to laugh. So, you know, I really like I'm not facing these kind of problems because the game is very, very tight. I can bypass all these things very easily, and so you should also learn the game, and you can also, you know, bypass these things. But I think this is something I want to. This is something I want to. This is something I really wanted to talk to you guys. What do you think about it? And if you like this video, if you like my content, then like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button, and also Dating Mastery will definitely come out soon. We are going to release it soon, me and my team. We are working on it. So stay subscribed to our email list, and we see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Also, guys, don't forget to watch the playlist Rock Solid Infield on this channel, where I'm doing live flirt, picking up girls in front of camera, showing top level pickup and attraction skills. Also, don't forget to watch Student Transformation and Testimonial, where I'm teaching my students, showing full documentaries, student success and their testimonials also.